Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you my thyroid removal operation. For those that they are having doubts and they are going through the same thing, and it has been recommended to them that they have to remove their thyroid gland due to the lump that is in the gland, or due to some problems that the doctors they say. I'm going to talk about my own experience, and I'm going to tell you whether that was a good decision to do it or not, so that you can have an idea of what to expect. As you can see, I have removed my right side thyroid gland due to a lump that it was there for nearly around 16 to 17 years. I had it. I might had it more than that, longer than that, but I didn't realize it until 16 years ago. One day I was looking at the mirror, and then I just swallowed my saliva, and then I saw there is something on my right side moving up and down, and it's not looking normal. It's just like it's right side of my throat is swollen, or when I touched it, it was something there, and I had no idea what it is. So I just went to the doctor, and the doctor at that time, they checked it. They did an injection, they removed some samples or something, and they checked it, and they said to me at that time that your thyroid glands, it's balanced, it's not over or under, the hormones are completely balanced, but you happen to have some lump on right side of your thyroid gland, on your right thyroid gland, which is very common, especially in women, and usually it will get bigger and bigger over time. And I just asked what it is and why it's there. So they said that still they have no idea why this happens to some people, but it's really common, and you can have an option to remove it, or if it's there, it has nothing to do with you, it's just like benign basically. So this is what they told me 16 years ago. And honestly, at that point, I just had my son. Like, my son was 3-4 years at that time, and I really didn't want to think about any operation or something, especially when the doctor said it's a benign thing and it will really grow slowly. So it was not really obvious, and it was not bothering me. So I decided that I just leave it alone. So the doctor only told me that you should have any kind of a specific diet if you want this to grow less and slower, kind of stop having any kind of cabbage, or from cabbage family, like lettuce, all kinds of cabbage. They told me at that time fish could also accelerate the growth of this, so if you just use less fish. And at that time I said, these are the things that I really love, and I cannot just avoid it. So it's fine if this growth is really slow, so I just eat whatever I eat, and then I'll see after some time what I will do. So this thing was with me for 16-17 years. It really didn't bother me. Very occasionally I might feel the sharp pain here, very rarely, and it was really not bothering me at all. So because it was not bothering me, I completely forgot about it. Like it passed like 16 years, and then over this 16 years my right side of throat really got bigger, and everybody started to notice kind of that what is there. And then everybody was asking me, especially in my videos when I was recording, the viewers, they were all the time commenting. So I went again after 16 years, and I tried to find it out what it is, and if I was just thinking to it's time to remove it. So this time they just did the sonography. I had my operation in September. So they had a sonography before the COVID happened, and they said that it looks benign. This is what they said. They did not take any sample. They said, but it's quite big, it's more than 5 centimeter, and even something is benign in your body, which is more than 5 centimeter, the doctor usually recommends to remove it. So the surgeon recommended me to remove it. I did all the paperwork and everything, and due to the COVID I had to be in a waiting list for over 2 years. Yeah, so my turn came this last September. So I went and I removed it. The doctor told me that after the removal we are going to check it in the lab to see what really it was. They also explained me, in case if there is any tumor or any lump in either of your thyroid glands, you cannot just remove that lump and let that thyroid gland to stay. So you need to remove the whole thyroid. So then I got and understood at the day of my operation that actually they're going to remove my right thyroid gland completely. So now I'm left with one thyroid gland, and they told me it's fine once your body realizes that you do not have the right thyroid. The left thyroid will take over the production of the necessary hormones and you'll be fine. So I did the operation. That was my first ever operation ever I had in my life. So it was really easy, it was quick, and not kind of quick, it was just kind of a full day operation. But the healing process was quick and it was really good, and I didn't have any specific problems. I really didn't experience much of pain after that. Now that I'm completely healed, kind of, I got an appointment with my doctor to double check on after operation, and also to tell me what was in my thyroid gland that they examined it in the lab. So when I went on my appointment, I was surprised, and also the doctor was surprised, because they said they just opened this tumor in the lab and they found out that it was cancerous. And he said we really did a good thing that we decided to remove it. So because the size of this tumor was really big, and if in case it happened to open and it spread all over my body, it would have been too late. So he said that's a very, very good decision that we removed it. Till now, I just want to tell you, if you are experiencing the same thing and they told you it's benign or anything, I suggest that it's better to remove it, because you never know if it's a cancerous one until they open and take a look at it in the lab. So if you have something which is growing and it's not normal and it's kind of a tumor, even they told me it's benign, I think it's better, it's a wise decision to remove it and get rid of it, because you don't want to take any chances that if there is anything cancerous in it, it might open somehow in your throat and goes all over your body. So actually it's a good advice to remove it if you have one. Also, in my appointment, doctor said we are recommending you to remove the left side gland as well. Well, I said, why? Because you said that there's no problem and everything has been completely removed. But the doctor said we recommend to do this one because we want to give you a radioactive iodine treatment, which is kind of, they want to be in safer side, and in case if there is any cancerous cell spread from this tumor to any part of my body, it would be completely destroyed. So they said that treatment will only work, and we can monitor the treatment only if you do not have either of your thyroid glands in your body, because it will interfere. So this is going to be as well. I have not done it yet, so I'm going to have my second operation and have this one removed, and then to get that one-time treatment. And then of course after that, because I don't have any thyroid gland left, I should be on thyroxine or anything like that to, you know, compensate. So the doctor said the side effect for women if they have their thyroids completely removed is that, well, of course, that you should have the tablets for the rest of your life to have this thyroid hormone, but it could cause a reduction of calcium in your body up to 20%, which is kind of a serious thing for a woman because calcium is really vital for women. So they said that you might, if we monitor you, we are of course going to monitor you, and if you have any reduction of your calcium levels, we are going to give you calcium supplement or treatment as well. So these are the only side effect that you will or you will not experience after your complete removal of your thyroid glands. And I decided to go ahead with this and get it done. And I know that so many people have done this. It's not something new, it's not something uncommon, very, very common, especially in women. Well, when I was researching that why really this happens to some women, I could find and I came across something that they were saying it just happened to some women, especially after giving birth to the first child. And I remember these all started with me 2 to 3 years after, you know, I gave birth to my child. So it could be that, it could be that, you never know. This thyroid lump or whatever, it could have been there even before, and only because it was so small I would have not been able to see that until, you know, 16 years ago. It could have been there for even before I give birth to my child, and I never knew because it was too small, it was not showing anything. So this also could be the case. So we never know. Really, there is no answers for all that, why happened, when happened, and all of these things. So my advice is that it's better to remove it, whatever it is, rather to keep it, so that, you know, you can just avoid all the risks. And that was my experience, and just wanted to share with you. And it's actually fine, but what I have been doing is that after the removal of my right thyroid, I completely gone to a, you know, good lifestyle. I cut so many things that I was consuming before, and I really started much healthier lifestyle. I usually had a moderate healthy lifestyle in my life, but after this, you know, I decided to take care more, and then, you know, to kind of introduce more of this healthy lifestyle to my life, more regularly going to gym, and I really feel great and healthy and light. And I also advise you, you know, to just give it a good lifestyle to your day-to-day life, to give a less chance for anything, in case if it's your body, to grow, you know, anything negative to grow. So just feel good, and then you can just beat anything or any problem that you have. So I wish you all the best, and till the next videos, take care of yourself.